Hello girls, selamat petang. Boleh dengar ke apa yang cikgu cakap? Kalau dengar, kamu boleh type dekat chat box dengar cikgu ke apa-apa. So I know tak ada technical error masa live ini. I belum dapat reply daripada, actually ada 20 orang dalam live ini waiting for live, tapi I tak dapat reply daripada sesiapa. Hi girls. Hello boys. Oh, okay, boleh. Okay, no Shanas. Okay. Hi. Okay, boleh dengar. Thank you girls, boys. Okay, so kita ada masa lagi lebih kurang 4 minit. So you all can introduce yourself from which school? You all from which school? Okay. You can type your school name. Say hello to your friend. I think ramai dekat sini adalah peserta hari ini adalah daripada form 3. So be cool. Type dekat chat box kamu ni daripada sekolah mana? Oh, CBN. Hi Ati. Okay, from CBN. Yashinia, very good. Also CBN. Oh, most of majority are from CBN. Oh, SMK Bandar Utama 3, very good. Okay. Puppy lovers. Okay, I think you're like dogs and puppies. Okay, Shavina Nandakumar from SMK CBN. Okay. Also, I'm Mr. Morgan Raj. Dari tingkatan berapa, Morgan Raj? SMK section Hana Zana. Very good. Okay. Taman Petaling Perempuan. Yeah, from my school. Dato SMK Datin on Jaffa. Very good. Okay. Okay, CBN. Very good. Many of you are from CBN. Okay, sharp 3 o'clock we will start our session. So make sure all get ready. Don't be nervous. Okay. So it's like physics for dummies. So I hope you all dummies for physics. So kita ada masa lagi. Jangan takut. So next year if you all decide want to enroll in science stream, SMK, saya cikgu. Okay, Mr. Morgan Raj, cikgu daripada SMK Sungai Pelik. Very good. Welcome. Kalau kamu ni form 3, tahun depan form 4 kamu ada masa lagi, ada banyak masa lagi untuk buat revision. Okay, kalau you dah decide, you can start with your form 4 revision now itself. So you boleh cover few topics because masa you masuk form 4 science stream tu, you have to take almost 9 subject. So untuk elakkan stress, kamu boleh belajar lebih awal. So at least cover few topics from few subjects. No need to all the 9 chapter, 9 topic subject. Just cover few topics and then be relaxed. So masa you masuk form 4 tu, you rasa macam you advance sikit. Okay. Okay. So sharp 3 o'clock we start our session. Okay, now exactly 3 o'clock. Okay. Cikgu letak link Telegram sebab cikgu nak create satu Telegram group untuk pelajar-pelajar yang terlibat dalam YouTube live ini. So dekat description box ada Telegram link. Kalau kamu nak join dalam Telegram group cikgu I'm Physics, kamu boleh join. Ada link untuk invitation link dekat sana. So you all can join, no problem. Okay, we start.
Surya, apa khabar? Lama tak jumpa? Khabar baik, Samir. Disebabkan pandemik COVID-19, kita tak dapat ke sekolah. Hari ini baru kita dapat bersemuka semula. Surya, tahun ini kita tiada peperiksaan PT3. Tahun depan kita akan naik ke tingkatan 4. Jadi saya confused lah nak ambil aliran apa. Sama ada sains atau sastra. Awak nak pilih aliran apa? Ya, Samir, saya langsung tidak terfikir tentang perkara ini. Cita-cita saya nak menjadi seorang jurutera. Tetapi saya dengar aliran sains ni susah. Betul ke? Ya. Semalam kan guru sains kita ada share dalam grup Telegram tentang satu poster berkenaan dengan Physics for Dummies. Awak tak tahu ke? Oh ya. Taklimat oleh Cikgu Tilaga tentang pengenalan kepada topik-topik fizik tingkatan 4 dan tingkatan 5. Betul, Surya. Lagipun Cikgu Tilaga juga akan share tips tentang cara mudah belajar fizik. Baiklah, Syamil. Program tersebut akan diadakan secara live dalam YouTube pada pukul 3 petang hari ini. Lagi, jomlah kita dapatkan lebih info tentang subjek fizik. Tak kenal, maka tak cinta.
Okay, now I introduce apa itu fizik dalam video mudah. Okay, video a bit lagging so kalau ada masalah lagging, you sabar ya sebab sebaru I correct the mistake sekarang internet status dekat tempat saya excellent. So lepas ni I rasa tak ada masalah lagging. Okay. So, how are you all? So hari ni cikgu nak introduce tentang subjek fizik. I rasa ramai dengar tentang subjek fizik, tapi saya rasa ramai pelajar ingat form 4 baru kita start belajar fizik. Okay, so kalau kamu ada apa-apa soalan, pelajar boleh type dekat chat box supaya saya boleh reply. Okay, saya nak komen ke apa ke, nanti cikgu boleh reply. Okay, so actually ramai rasa fizik tu adalah satu subjek yang baru di form 4, form 5. Sebenarnya bukan. Actually kamu dah mula belajar fizik daripada kindergarten. Okay, daripada tadika itself kamu dah belajar tentang fizik, dan kamu pernah applykan konsep-konsep fizik, okay, your physics knowledge, okay, since you born, understand? So sejak lahir actually the physics is a part of our life. Okay, okay, sorry the brakeman. Okay, so the next thing is, okay, so today we are going to have great day learning together about what is physics. Okay, so next is I want to introduce to you. So nanti cikgu guna dua-dua bahasa sebab ada pelajar daripada DLP, ada pelajar daripada non DLP class. Okay, so that's why I use both language, so it's easy for you, it's easy for me to convey the message and easy for you to understand. Okay, so the first thing is, this is your textbook. Okay, form 4 textbook, and form 4 we have 4 themes and 6 chapter. Okay, I think it's still lagging. Okay, so you can see my textbook, right? Okay, so this is form 4 physics, consists of 4 themes and 6 chapter. Okay, we have first theme is elementary physics. Under the elementary physics we will learn about measurement. Chapter 1 we will learn about measurement, and then theme 2 is a Newtonian mechanics. Okay, under this chapter theme we will learn 2 chapter, that is forces and motion and also gravitation. And then theme 3 is a heat. Okay, so and then the chapter 4 is heat, and theme 4 is wave. Okay, light and optics. So dekat sini kita akan belajar tentang wave, gelombang, and then light and optics. Okay, so these are the 6 chapter that you are going to learn in form 4. Okay, so if you have any question, any doubts, later teacher go chapter by chapter, what are the content of the chapter. Okay, so the next thing is, I hope you can see the second slide. Chapter 1 measurement, can see? Can girls, boys? Okay, so chapter 1 is a measurement. Chapter 1 is a physical. Under chapter 1 we have 2 subtopic: physical quantity and scientific investigation. Okay, from form 4 physics. Okay, so you jangan ingat you rasa cikgu saya tak pernah belajar apa tu physical quantity. Cikgu just nak buat comparison. Actually cikgu nak ambil daripada darjah 1, tapi too childish kan, so cikgu ambil daripada form 1. Okay, so dekat form 1 chapter 1 you dah belajar tentang basic tentang scientific methodology, introduction to scientific investigation. Okay, so introduction to scientific investigation, we have science is part of daily life. Okay, your science lab. Okay, physical quantity, can see the word physical quantity and their unit. Actually this is like a fundamental for you to understand about physics. Okay, so again you will go and learn at the chapter 1.1. Okay, and then we learn about scientific investigation. You still remember the steps in scientific investigation? Okay, again we go and learn in 1.1, but in a bit advanced level. Okay, thank you for your reply. Okay, you all can hear me. Okay, very good. Okay, so what I want to trying to say is, you no need to scared, oh physics tu adalah satu subjek yang baru. No, actually science adalah combination of this chemistry, physics, bio. Actually you already learn in science from standard 1 until form 3. When you go to form 4, kita agihkan, kita just divided them into 3 component: physics, chemistry, bio, so you can understand the concept, you can go more detail. Okay, so the next thing is, for example chapter 1. So we focus on chapter 1 first. Okay, so normally kamu rasa cikgu saya belajar sains, saya belajar fizik, saya belajar kimia, saya belajar bio, tapi mana saya nak apply? Hanya saya belajar untuk untuk jawab soalan exam ke? Actually bukan, understand? So sebenarnya kamu kita belajar, contohnya ini adalah Google Map, okay? So semua handphone pun ada Waze. So contohnya yang ini adalah di mana kamu tengok 7 minit 3.1 km, and then kalau kamu start Waze, dia akan beritahu sampai pukul berapa kamu akan sampai, okay? And then this is the turn left, turn right, okay, go straight, all these are direction, okay? And then we have two different distance. One is we call it as a distance, the blue color, and the red color is a displacement. So if I use a road, I will follow the blue color, right? Okay, if I use the helicopter, I will use the red color pathway, understand? So there is a two different thing, okay? So all these things are application in the physics once you learn chapter 1, okay? So now we go to chapter 2. Chapter 2 very interesting chapter, because why? We learn about forces and motion. Understand? We have two components, forces and motion 1 and forces and motion 2. Forces and motion 1 we learn in form 4, sorry. And then here we learn about linear motion. Motion maksudnya pergerakan. Linear adalah garis lurus. So pergerakan garis lurus. Any type of pergerakan, whether you throw ball upward and then the car moving in the straight road or whatever things, okay? And then free fall motion, okay, and inertia. Okay, kalau kamu pergi ke McD atau KFC, kalau diorang ada chili sauce bottle, kamu sikit je tinggal chili sauce bottle, kamu cuba menuangkan dia, okay, tuangkan ke atas KFC kamu, chicken kamu. So yang ini adalah contoh-contoh aplikasi of inertia, example. Okay, momentum, force, impulse and impulsive force, and weight. So these are the component in chapter 2. Okay, so this is from form 4. We see where we learn, okay, all this in our lower secondary. In form 2 kita dah belajar force and motion. Kita dah belajar force, kita dah tahu apakah effect of force. So once you dah tahu force adalah satu benda yang mana boleh mengubah bentuk, okay, boleh menggerakkan sesuatu objek. So you already have it's like a language. Physics is a language, okay? First you kena tahu ABC. Lepas tu you kena tahu perkataan. Lepas tu you kena tahu bina ayat. Lepas tu you boleh sambungkan dua ayat. Lepas tu you boleh tulis satu paragraph. Same also like this. Like form 2 you learn about forces and effect. Once your basic foundation very strong, when you go to form 4, you will feel like very confident, okay, to further the topic, understand? Okay, the next thing is, okay, I want to show you some example of daily life application in chapter 2. Okay, so you just watch the video, and then while you watching the video, you can feel, wah, iyalah, betul lah, saya pernah mengalami ni. Oh, maksudnya itulah teori di sebalik konsep ini. Oh, macam tu kamu banyak benda you akan menjadi, boleh katalah wow, understand? Okay, hopefully I can create some wow factor dalam fizik kamu. Same time, inside the vacuumized room, understand? So vacuumized room means no air resistance, so both fall at the same time. But normally if I drop the feather and the metal ball, which one will drop first? You can chat with me at the chat box. Which one will fall down in normal situation? I drop a feather and metal ball. Okay, you can type at chat box. Okay. Yeah, okay, which one will drop? Okay, the feather or the metal ball in normal situation at your house or at school? Which one will drop first? Okay, so I cannot wait for your answer. Maybe you have to, okay, bulu, okay, yeah, ball, okay, so you're confused already. Okay, so that is a normal situation. Okay, okay, so normal situation in the normal situation in the earth surface. Kalau kamu lepaskan feather and ball, feather will jatuh dulu and ball will followed by ball. Understand? But in dalam vacuumized room, okay, in vacuumized room, you keluarkan semua udara, kamu drop dua-dua benda tu, actually both will drop at the same time. Understand? So all these things you will learn under where? Under free fall. Understand? Ada topik free fall kan 2.4. Okay, very good. Okay, so that is the first experiment, first video. Okay, so this is under Newtonian mechanics. Okay, so next one is I want to show you another video that is very familiar. Okay, I think most of you can experience was experience about this situation. Okay, so kamu tarik tarik dia punya kain tu, what will happen? So kalau kamu tarik slow, what will happen is dia akan all the pinggan, mangkuk, cups and bowls all akan ikut kain kamu. Understand? But if you tarik dengan cepat, what will happen is nak tengok apa yang akan berlaku? Okay, let's watch. Okay, so kamu dah tengok spoon and bowl and the mug all tak ikut. Okay, dia tak ikut. So yang ini adalah di bawah konsep apa? Inertia. Okay, so all these things we learn what is why these things happen. So nanti fizik tu kita akan belajar kenapa benda ni berlaku, kenapa fenomena ni berlaku, why these things happen. So that is physics basically. Understand? Okay, next watch this video also. Okay, see here, where's the movement of the lady? Okay, kena pada, okay, nampak tak masa dia shoot, bullet tu pergi depan, badan perempuan tu pergi ke belakang. Okay, sebenarnya yang ini adalah konsep momentum. Understand? So nanti kamu pernah alami situasi ini, tapi kamu tak tahu kenapa benda ni berlaku. So nanti cikgu akan terangkan masa you belajar fizik, you akan belajar tentang konsep momentum. Okay, so the next one. Okay, tengok. Okay, apa yang kamu nampak tadi adalah rocket launching. Okay, yang ini gunakan konsep apa? Ramai tahu roket tu boleh launch daripada bumi kita untuk pergi ke angkasa lepas. Tapi tahu tak apakah konsep fizik behind the rocket launching? Okay, so sebenarnya adalah di bawah konsep momentum juga. Okay, banyak benda kan Susi ya, banyak benda cikgu tunjukkan, banyak example, daily life example cikgu tunjukkan, tapi konsep lebih kurang sama sahaja. Understand? Okay, seterusnya kita pergi kepada chapter 3. Understand? Chapter 3 adalah gravitation, di mana chapter ni diperkenalkan dalam silibus baru KSSM. Dulu SPM lama tak ada, SPM baru ada. Ini adalah topik baru. Okay, so dalam gravitation kita ada 3.1 Newton's universal law of gravitation, Kepler's law and man-made satellite. Okay, so what is mean Newton's universal law of gravitation? Okay, because why we call it as a universal law? Gravity tu bukan sahaja di bumi, dia control the whole universe. Understand? So that's why we call it as a universal law. Understand? Okay, kalau hanya dekat bumi je dia apply, kita just say earth law. Understand? But it can apply throughout the universe. So we call it as a universal law. Dari sini kita belajar macam mana roket dilancarkan and how come the satellite can orbit our earth. okay, tanpa jatuh. And then macam mana 9 planets itu berada dalam kedudukan yang sama, understand? So setiap kali cikgu sains kamu lukis 9 planet, okay, semua dalam kedudukan sama, tak pernah tembung, understand? So all these things you will learn in gravitation topic. Okay, so dekat sini kamu akan sebenarnya lot of calculation involved dekat sini. Okay, sebab kebanyakannya kita cari hubungan tu melibatkan masalah, penyelesaian masalah. So when come to penyelesaian masalah, you all kena pandai dalam calculation. Matematik kamu kena strong. Nanti cikgu tunjukkan apakah topik-topik matematik kamu kena pakar, kena mahir, understand? Okay, so the next thing is contoh gravitation. Masa kamu belajar gravity law tu, gravitation topic itu, kita akan tengok satu example di mana law of centripetal force, okay, application of centripetal law di-applykan. So nanti kamu dah belajar topik gravity, you tahu kenapa dekat roller coaster tu kita tak jatuh, understand?
Rides out there. There are a few rides that are more adrenaline packed than Top Thrill Dragster. Located at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, with a massive drop of 400 feet, there are a few coasters that even compare. This is definitely a hands in the air kind of drop as you fall down 90 degrees and through an inline twist. At the bottom, you reach top speed again at 120 miles per hour. Most people focus on the launch on this coaster, but for me, the drop is where it's at. No matter how many times I ride this coaster, it is just as good as the first time and it never gets old.
Okay, so yang ini adalah kita panggil centripetal force. Okay, centripetal force adalah sejenis force menyebabkan dihasilkan oleh hasil kesan daripada putaran. Okay, rotation. Okay, so next adalah kita akan belajar topik chapter 4, heat. Okay, heat kita ada thermal equilibrium, specific heat capacity, specific latent heat and gas law. So yang ini adalah daripada form 4. So mana you punya foundation? Foundation kamu adalah daripada form 2. Okay, heat chapter, you must know what is the relationship dengan heat and temperature. Kalau you tak tahu apa beza antara heat dengan temperature, nanti kamu masuk form 4, cikgu kata therma, cikgu kata heat, cikgu kata temperature, nanti kamu confused. And then you must know the basic knowledge about heat flow and thermal equilibrium. Nampak tak perkataan thermal equilibrium? Okay, so thermal equilibrium ada di kedua-dua tempat. Nanti cikgu anggap oh you dah belajar dalam form 2, form 3, form 1. So that's why I said your foundation must be very good. Okay, next is specific principle of expansion and contraction, relationship between type of surface of object and heat absorption and emission. Okay, so dekat sini kita akan belajar and kita ada gas law. Gas law ini kita akan belajar, we will learn about relationship between pressure, temperature and volume of the gas, understand? Because here we use a liquid and solid. Okay, so generally we use liquid and solid here, specific heat capacity. But when come to gas, we use the gas law, understand? Okay, so we see some example. Ini adalah contoh kejadian di mana kamu pergi ke pantai, berdiri di atas pasir and berdiri dalam air. Kamu rasa yang mana panas? Actually the pasir panas, tetapi air tu sejuk. Walaupun sumber matahari, the heat sources that provided to the both sand and the sea water are same, understand? So from here you should understand that there is something happen. Why the sand very hot, but at the same time the sea water cold, even though the same amount of the heat applied to the both condition. Okay, so from here we understand that we need the knowledge of specific heat capacity to answer this question. Okay, so next is watch this video. Actually the boiling water is not a water, it's a liquid nitrogen. Okay, jangan silap anggaran. Nanti dekat rumah mak kamu beli balloon like this, you jangan pergi masuk dalam air yang didih, understand? Nanti mak kamu marah. This is a liquid nitrogen, very very cold, understand? Minus degree Celsius,
which is about 24 degrees Celsius at this point. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what happens. So you'll see already that the volume of that balloon is decreasing dramatically. And in fact, it looks like it completely, all the gas completely is gone. It's what it looks like. In fact, it's not gone. It is just reduced in volume. So if I take this out and we look at what happens to it when we warm it back up, here, I'll hold it so you can watch.
Okay, so yang ini adalah apabila kamu masukkan dalam keadaan yang sejuk, balloon itu akan shrink, akan kecut, and you take out to the normal room temperature, it will kembang balik. Understand? So this is we call it as an expansion of the gas particle. Okay, when you put it at different temperature.
Which is about
Okay.
20.
So we learn all these things in gas law. Okay. So the next fifth chapter is a wave chapter. Fundamental of wave, damping and resonance, reflection of wave and refraction of wave, diffraction, interference, and electromagnetic. Okay. So a small part of electromagnetic you already learned in primary school, which is a formation of rainbow and rainbow colors. Okay, when come to wave, we have three different wave in our syllabus. Number 1 is water wave, number 2 is a sound wave, and number 3 is a light wave. Okay, but normally we use we focus on more to the water, light. Understand? Okay. Next, where's the basic knowledge come from? Okay, chapter 8, form 1, light and optic. Can you see light? Cikgu kata wave, dekat sini light sebab cikgu dah kata wave adalah, light adalah sejenis wave. Understand? So, a small portion of knowledge itu kamu dah belajar dekat sini juga. Understand? Okay, daripada form 4, form 1. And then dekat form 2 kita ada characteristic of the sound wave, loudness and pitch of sound, and phenomena and application reflection of the sound wave. Actually, kalau nak beritahu yang perkara sebenar, dua-dua topik ini adalah dulu dalam syllabus lama dalam form 4. Understand? Tetapi sekarang form 4, form 5, sekarang kita dah tukar, pindahkan semua topik ini ke form 1, form 2, form 3. Okay? So, next adalah cikgu nak tunjukkan contoh-contoh aplikasi ataupun fenomena yang berkaitan dengan wave.
With circular wave fronts. Nothing particularly surprising there. But if I add a second source of ripples, then we start getting an interesting pattern.
Okay, you can see some interesting
This
pattern.
pattern is
We call it
created
as
by
an
the ripples in
interference
the
of
two
the wave.
sources. The amplitude of the wave is increased.
Okay, so this is the concept of interference. Okay, so the next thing is watch this video. Okay, at the same time jangan lupa untuk kamu masuk dalam channel Telegram cikgu yang bagi dekat description box, dan juga please subscribe. If anything in future cikgu akan upload video. Okay, so kamu dapat notification. Okay, ini adalah salah satu alat kita panggil bulbos. Okay, so yang ni terdapat dekat kapal. Okay, so apabila kapal tu melayar, wave yang datang dari opposite direction itu menyebabkan kapal tu high friction level. So kapal tu tak boleh menuju ke depan. So what will happen is the bulbo will create another opposite wave. Okay, so to cancel the waves that created by the sea water. Understand? So it's like cancelling. So the water become more calm, so the ship can travel very fast. Okay, so later teacher will teach you, don't worry. Okay. Okay, so application of the interference also. Okay, so the next topic is chapter 6, light and optics. Okay, so refraction of light, total internal reflection, image formation of bilenses, thin lens, thick lens. Okay, optical instrument. The major optical instrument that we are going to learn is about telescope and microscope. Okay, so image formation of by spherical mirrors. Understand? So So this one you already have basic foundation from your Form 1 light and optic chapter. Okay, the usage of mirror, properties of light, reflection also. Kalau you tak faham ini, nanti kamu akan menghadapi masalah when come to here. Understand? So with this one, daily life application adalah contohnya. Okay, cikgu tunjukkan satu video. Okay, di mana I rasa ramai pernah mengalami.
We see vehicle reflections on.
Pernah tak kamu lihat dekat highway, masa kamu travel dekat highway pukul 12 tengah hari atau pukul 1, you can see the like edge of the road ada something like a water. Okay, macam kolam air. Tapi kamu pergi dekat tak ada air pun. Understand? So what we call this the phenomena adalah mirage. Understand? So mirage adalah satu fenomena di mana kamu rasa macam air tu ada depan tapi sebenarnya air tu tak ada. Sebenarnya itu adalah reflection daripada cloud, daripada awan kamu. Actually awan kan buat daripada air, titisan air. So actually itu adalah air, reflection daripada awan. Understand? So we call this phenomena
as well as a reflection of the sky, making it seem as if there's water on the road.
Okay, so yang ini adalah konsep in mirage. Okay, so mirage adalah satu fenomena di mana seperti mana yang cikgu terangkan tadi. Okay, so biasanya berlaku di negara yang sangat panas and juga mesti ada awan di mesti ada cloud dekat awan kamu. Okay. Next adalah dah habis. Ini adalah introduction untuk chapters dekat form 4. Okay, so kita ada 6 chapter. Cikgu dah terangkan roughly cikgu dah bagi rough idea apa yang you akan belajar dalam fizik. Okay, seterusnya cikgu masuk dalam chapter form 5 physics. Okay, so form 5 physics also same juga, ada 4 tema. Okay, and 7 chapters. The theme 5 is, we call it as a still Newtonian mechanics. We learn about chapter 1 forces and motion part 2. Okay, macam movie part 1 part 2, chapter pun kita ada part 1 and part 2 because the chapter is too big. So we want to split into 2 different chapter. Understand? Motion 1 and motion 2. Next is a chapter 2 pressure, and theme 6 is a electricity and electromagnetism. So under under electricity and electromagnetism theme, we will learn about electricity and electromagnetism. And theme 7 is applied physics. We will learn about electronics components. You want to become a electrical engineer or something, you have to focus, okay, on these topics all. Okay, then theme 8 is a modern physics. It's a new chapter. Okay, so nuclear physics is already topik lama juga, tapi quantum physics adalah satu topik baru di mana ambil daripada form 6 syllabus. So kamu kena fokus sikit. Okay, so syllabus baru, so make sure you dapat tunjuk ajar yang baik. Okay, so next adalah forces and motion. Okay, forces and motion kita tengok, kita akan belajar resultant force, resolution of forces, forces in equilibrium and elasticity. Okay, so form 5 kita ada contohnya. Cikgu tunjukkan satu video di mana forces and equilibrium di-apply. Understand?
Come to boogeyman for no reason. Yeah, come to boogeyman for no reason. Oh. Come on, bro.
Well, show me.
Come on, Blue. Yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
See, I got him. He's tired.
No, you.
Nampak tak? Dia tarik. Dua-dua pun tarik. Understand? So there is a force applied. So but the force is in equilibrium state. That's why lion tu pun tak bergerak, orang yang tarik itu pun tak bergerak. Tapi mereka apply the force. That is we call forces in equilibrium. Okay. So next is aeroplane. Okay, nampak aeroplane? Okay, aeroplane adalah satu aplikasi tentang forces and equilibrium. Sebab aeroplane tu bergerak tu, masa dia bergerak ke atas tu, dia kan weight, right? Heavy weight object. So weight itu tarik ke arah bumi. Understand? And then dia juga kena pergi ke depan. At the same time, dia kena angkat badan dia ke atas langit. And then at the same time, udara tu tolak dia ke belakang. Understand? Because friction, right? So all these forces acting on the same object. So how come the aeroplane can fly? Understand? So inilah cabaran. So macam mana kita menyelesaikan cabaran melalui forces and equilibrium topic. Okay. Next is so the next chapter is chapter 2, pressure. Pressure in liquid, atmospheric pressure, gas pressure, Pascal pressure, Archimedes principle and Bernoulli principle. Okay, all these things adalah datang daripada kamu tak ada basic, tapi kamu hanya belajar dekat form 1 chapter 1 density. Okay, so cikgu bagi satu senario di mana ini adalah kapal, okay, cargo ship, and then you can see lot of cargo container. Understand? Okay, I think more than 1,000 container, but the ship still can float on the water, correct? Okay, of course each of the container easily 1,000 kilos or 1 ton, but they still can float on the water. Okay, but I give you another scenario. I just take one container and drop on the sea. Understand? So you just jatuhkan, just campak dekat sea. What will happen? The container start to sink. Understand? Why container sink? Itulah soalannya. Understand? Nanti kamu belajar Archimedes principle. Mr. Archimedes will answer your question. Why the big ships and heavy metal source sometimes can float, but at the same time small object like a paku, like a small stone can sink inside the water. Okay, sebab cikgu pernah ajar benda yang lebih tumpat akan tenggelam, benda yang kurang tumpat akan terapung, tapi cikgu container tu nampak macam berat. So we always have a misconception about berat and tumpat. Understand? Okay, if you remove or eliminate that misconception, I think you can do well in Archimedes principle. Okay, so next is, okay, show you another example. Okay, actually it's not a whale, sir. It's a submarine. Okay, so submarine, as you know, it can sink and it can float. Okay, what is the physics behind this principle? This phenomena is Archimedes principle also. Okay, so the next one, okay, kalau kamu pergi ke kedai kereta, okay, nak tukar tire ke whatever things, you can notice this, you can see this scenario. They use the jack to naikkan kereta. So boleh tak dia gunakan dua tangan? Understand? Tapi orang yang sama kalau cikgu suruh angkat dia kereta tu dengan dua tangan tu cannot. But he using some tools. Understand? So we call it as a jack, hydraulic jack. So hydraulic jack itu working principle adalah di bawah Pascal principle. Understand? So Pascal principle boleh menerangkan kepada kamu atau explain kepada kamu tentang bagaimana the hydraulic jack itu berfungsi dan boleh angkat benda yang sangat berat. Okay, so the next topic is, okay, this one hot air balloon. Okay, you see what is the working principle of the hot air balloon? Okay, so ini adalah hot air balloon di mana gunakan Archimedes principle juga. Understand? Okay, so cikgu pernah beritahu dekat kamu hot air balloon tu udara panas, udara sejuk. Sebenarnya ini adalah salah satu working principle of Archimedes principle. Okay. Okay, next adalah electricity topic. Kita akan belajar current, potential, different, resistance, electromotive force and internal resistance and electrical energy and power dekat form 5. Tapi basic tu datang daripada form 2. Kamu dah belajar tentang electricity and magnetism. Understand? Okay, so 7.1 and 7.2 cover dalam chapter 3. Nanti 7.3 ini akan cover dalam chapter 4. Okay, so apa yang kamu akan belajar? Okay, electricity kamu tak boleh nampak, tapi salah satu way to see the electricity is a thunder. Understand? Sorry, lightning. Okay, Itu adalah electricity. Nanti kita akan belajar ciri-ciri dia, macam mana kita utilize the electricity, macam mana circuit tu berfungsi. Okay, semua tu kita akan belajar dalam electricity. Okay, so next topic adalah electromagnetism. Dalam electromagnetism kita akan belajar force on the current carrying conductor in magnetic field. Nampak tajuk dia panjang tapi very simply they explain macam mana dalam satu litar yang boleh membawa, satu wire yang boleh membawa current, okay, apabila letak dalam di antara medan magnet, okay, di medan magnet, how it can produce the force. Understand? So example, okay, in your daily life adalah contohnya your kipas rotate. How come electricity energy converted to kinetic energy? Okay, so that is the application of your 4.1. Understand? Your blender, your washing machine. Understand? Okay, whatever things that rotate, that move, okay, actually its a working principle is this one, 4.1. Next is electromagnetic induction. How come it's a opposite way also kita boleh fikir macam mana the movement can create the electricity. Understand? Okay, so 4.1 kita belajar macam mana electricity and with the help of magnet it can create the force. 4.2 kita akan belajar bagaimana the magnetic field and the movement of the current carrying conductor can produce the electricity. Then 4.3 we will learn about transformer. Okay, so transformer adalah we can increase or decrease the voltage. Okay, so basicnya adalah dekat form 3. Nanti cikgu, I rasa banyak sekolah cikgu dah masuk kepada chapter 6. Okay, so kamu belajar what is mean generation of electricity, transformer, transmission and distribution of electricity, calculate the cost of electricity consumption. So semua ni adalah fundamental for the electromagnetism. Okay, okay, cikgu tunjukkan satu example. Yang ini red color always connected to positive, the black color always refer to the negative terminal, and then this is the copper wire, the brown color wire is a copper wire, and then the dot 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 is your metal powder, your iron metal powder. Understand? So we put on the surface, okay, flat surface, and we switch on the switch. So you can see some changes on the the surface of the iron powder. Okay. If kalau kita rotate coil, we call it as a coil. Okay, nampak tak dia punya kesan? Okay, so semua ni adalah kesan daripada electricity and magnetism. Understand? So very interesting chapter. Okay, so hopefully you all like. Okay. Okay, so ini adalah electromagnet. Okay, next adalah very interesting, another interesting daily life application. Okay, so yang ini adalah dekat scrap metal industry, they use the magnet to attract the metals, and then they disconnect the current, the magnet, the metal become a demagnetized. Understand? So after that it can drop the metals. Understand? So yang ini pun adalah salah satu aplikasi juga under topik electromagnet. Okay, so chapter 5 electronic. Okay, electronic maksudnya benda tu kita tak boleh nampak. Okay, biasanya dalam electronic device kita, unless kamu pecah and tengok your punya phone, boleh kipas ke, not kipas, your TV, your computer. Okay, you dah rosak kamu cuba buka, okay, kamu boleh nampak. Okay, your electronic board, and then dalam tu ada banyak semiconductors. Okay, and then kita akan belajar tentang transistor, semiconductor, about microchip. Understand? So kalau kamu ni suka topik-topik electricity macam tu, I rasa sangat interesting. Okay, so not last. Okay, chapter 6 nuclear physics, kamu akan belajar dekat form 3 tahun ini tentang radioactivity. Last time semua ni ada dalam fizik form 4, form 5. Sekarang dia dah kebahagikan kepada dua portion. 8.1 hingga 8.4 adalah dekat form 3, the balance 2 dekat form 5. Understand? So dulu semua orang belajar yang ni dekat masa kakak-kakak kamu form 5, bawah silibus KBSM, mereka belajar semua ni dalam chapter 5, chapter Form 5. Sekarang dia dah hantar sedikit kepada adik-adik dekat Form 3. Okay, so I rasa yang ini pun tak ada masalah. Okay, so kalau kamu belajar benda ni, kita akan dapat exposure. Sebenarnya kalau dekat sekolah, cikgu akan bawa ke lawatan sambil belajar ke Nuclear Agency Malaysia dekat Bangi. Kita akan pergi sana, mereka akan terangkan bagaimana nuclear energy itu dihasilkan, bagaimana dia berfungsi dan menghasilkan electricity. And then kalau kamu perhatikan gambar nuclear plant ini, okay, biasanya bentuk dia macam ni. Ada reason kenapa bentuk dia macam ni, kenapa dia build dengan menggunakan concrete wall, and then kenapa dia build di tepi sumber air, must have a water resource, understand? Okay, there is a reason why you have to build the things near to the water resource, and then why the shape is like this, understand? Okay, so the next thing adalah chapter 7 quantum physics. Ini adalah contoh satu topik yang sangat interesting. Okay, dekat mana aplikasi dia adalah, kita boleh lihat aplikasi topik ini di bawah solar cell, photoelectric. Okay, so kita akan belajar aplikasi dia dekat sini. Kalau you nak jadi satu engineer, green technology engineer or solar panel engineer or whatever engineer yang related to green technology or photoelectric or solar panel, I rasa topik ini very interesting. Okay, walaupun new but very interesting. Malaysia dah formula fokus ke arah green technology. Kalau kamu belajar topik macam ni dan continue your degree dalam topik bidang ini, I rasa you have a very bright future, understand? Okay, okay, so how to study physics? Okay, so how to study physics? Okay, it's just about what happened around you. Okay, so you no need to worry about what happened around. You just worry, not worry, you just ask why. Okay, why these things happen, why that things happen, then you start to find the answer. And some scientists find the theory. Okay, you lihat sini ya, sebenarnya ini adalah konsep behind that. Okay, itulah sebenarnya fizik. Okay, so kalau kamu nak belajar fizik, ramai pelajar saya tengok ya, daripada pengalaman cikgu, kalau matematik kamu tak, foundation kamu tak strong, nanti kamu akan menghadapi masalah dalam penyelesaian masalah, understand? So sebab fizik adalah fenomena berkaitan dengan, sometimes when you come to the penyelesaian, you have to deal with the numbers, understand? So when you deal with the numbers, you need some basic mathematics knowledge. Cikgu tak kata semua you kena tahu. Sebagai budak science stream fizik, okay, you have to know some basic mathematics. Nanti saya selalu marah pelajar saya, tambah tolak pun tak tahu, darab silang tak tahu. Okay, so make sure you all benda ni semua mesti dalam tangan kamu, macam easily boleh keluar, understand? Okay, so basic things adalah plus minus divide times, understand? And then square and square root. Okay, followed by cross multiple. Cross multiple you kena tahu, darab silang, understand? Sebab physics a lot of questions are darab silang. Okay, and then make as a title. So if contohnya cikgu tanya, okay, K itu jadikan title, so you kena tahu F ini darab. Kalau darab pindah ke sini akan jadi apa? Akan jadi darab ini. Okay, contohnya cikgu tunjukkan darab. Okay, so darab pindah ke sini bahagi. So nanti kamu dapat AN over B square F equals to K. Understand? So kamu kena tahu, pandai how to make as a title. If I ask you to make a F as a title, you must know how to make F as a title. If I ask you to make a N as a title, you know how to make N as a title. And very very important, ini adalah daripada sambungan daripada form 1, unit conversion. You have to know how to convert kilometer to meter, centimeter square to millimeter square, and kilometer per hour to meter per second. Understand? All these things are basic knowledge. Understand? You tak boleh kata cikgu sampai form 5 I tak tahu tukarkan unit. Understand? Then seterusnya adalah basic sin cos tan. Understand? So basic things, this thing you akan gunakan dalam light chapter and also forces and equilibrium forces and motion chapter part 2. Okay, so kalau you tak faham ini, kamu akan mengalami masalah juga dekat topik yang dua topik yang cikgu nyatakan. Okay, so masa tu cikgu fizik tak ada masa nak mengajar kamu matematik. So that's why I said you have to focus on basic things macam ni. Okay, so the next thing adalah list of index. Okay, so index you kena pakai sikit sebab kita gunakan standard numbers. Okay, so index pun you kena tahu, tambah, tolak, bahagi, darab. Okay, last one adalah standard form. You kena tahu kalau dekat calculator tu angka yang panjang keluar, you must know how to make it standard form. Understand? Because when you do the calculation, normally your answer will be in standard form, especially topic gravity. Understand? Topic gravity, index dengan standard form tak faham, ramai pelajar tak boleh buat soalan ini. Walaupun you ni pandai dalam fizik, because your mathematic knowledge, your basic mathematic knowledge is very poor, you cannot perform well in physics. Okay, so next. Okay, cikgu nak tanya satu soalan. Mungkin kita live streaming, cikgu tak boleh interact dekat kamu, kamu type pun nanti cikgu pun dapat jawapan lambat. So I just show you like this. Kalau macam ni, the natural satellite of the earth visible chiefly at night by reflected light from the sun. Kamu pun pening. Apa maksud? Oh, sebenarnya cikgu nak refer kepada apa? Refer kepada moon. Understand? Okay, so instead I beritahu dekat anak saya, lihatlah moon hari ni cantik, lihatlah moon. Okay, look at the moon. Okay, kalau cikgu tak ada perkataan moon, cikgu kena beritahu anak 2 tahun, anak 4 tahun, look at the natural satellite of the earth visible chiefly at night by reflected light from the sun. Nanti anak saya pun pening, apa mak cakap sebenarnya. Okay, so actually I nak refer kepada moon. Okay, second one. Okay, second one. Okay, a four-wheel road vehicle that is powered by an engine and is able to carry a small number of people. Pening kan? Apa cikgu nak cakap ni? Four-wheel road apa ni? Sebenarnya cikgu refer kepada car. Understand? So, what I trying to say is, a long definition I can simplify into small simple word, that is car. Understand? Okay, kalau beritahu saya, anak saya, jom anak-anak, jom get into the four-wheel road vehicle that powered by an engine and it's able to carry a small number of people, anak saya pun pening. So dia tanya, apa mak maksudkan? Alah, masuk dalam kereta. Dia kata, mak lebih baik kata kereta, jangan panjang-panjang ayat kamu. Okay, so an apparatus with rotating blades that creates a current of air for cooling or ventilation. Understand? So yang ini pun apa jawapan kamu rasa? Okay, cikgu bagi masa. Apa jawapannya? Okay, jawapannya adalah, okay, cikgu tunggu untuk jawapan ini. Okay, apa jawapan? Okay, sebenarnya ini adalah betul, fan. Okay, so because it's a rotating blades is there. Okay, last one. A system of converting visual image with sound into electrical signal, transmitting them by radio or other means and displaying them in electronically on the screen. Cikgu kata, boleh tak kamu on a system for converting visual image with sound into electrical signal? Boleh ke? Tak boleh. Okay, so cikgu just kata on TV lah. Okay, so apa yang cikgu nak maksudkan adalah, dalam fizik kamu ada maksud, ada definition. Understand? Okay, the thing is, student tak suka hafal definition, and then dia bagi, kalau definition tu panjang sangat, scientist tu tak boleh terangkan setiap kali the definition. Understand? So what they will do is they give the simple formula for that. Understand? For example, I show you a video.
At the same speed, but when an external force is applied to the car, in this case by the crash test block, the occupants continue to move forward at the same speed until a force is applied to them. This resistance to a change in motion is called inertia, and it applies even when the velocity is zero. It's this property that enables people to do things.
Okay, If I ask you what happened actually, okay, in this video or in this car crash, kamu akan terangkan panjang, betul? What you'll terangkan, what you'll use, what are the sentences you can use? Okay, passenger, how you can explain? Passenger in the car thrown forward because they are in the motion with the car. So if the car suddenly stop or slams on the brake, the passenger's body will continue move forward until stopped by the wheel or something in front of them. Panjang dia punya explanation. So cikgu pun malas. So nanti cikgu nak bagi satu simple word macam moon, TV, car, fan, macam tu. Cikgu nak bagi simple definition untuk tu, simple perkataan to replace this whole sentence. Okay, so I can use the word inertia. Understand? Instead I said this whole sentence, I just simply can say this incident due to inertia. Okay, so easy, right? So that is the beauty of physics. Physics got lot of principle, laws, terms and everything. The reason is because they want to show you they want to simplify the phenomena and label the phenomena with the simple terms or words. Okay, that's all. Okay, so the next one, okay, how to study physics. Okay, so ramai tak tahu, cikgu banyak sangat fizik. Even budak sekolah saya pun keliru. Sampai sekarang tak tahu apa tu fizik, apa dia orang belajar. Okay, so I just show you. Actually physics is very simple. You just observe on phenomena or variable, and then from there you identify the formula or definition. If you have a variable, definitely you have formula. If you have a phenomena, definitely you have some definition, and then from there you identify your factor that influence the situation. Okay guys, follow me. Then go and find the relationship between the factors that influence the situation. Okay, if A increase, what happened to the B? If B decrease, what happened to the A? So here you have to use the cross multiple mathematics basic knowledge to understand the relationship. Understand? Okay, after that you able to relate with some other example of daily life application in your life. Understand? So bukan dekat buku tu ditunjukkan semua daily life application. Contohnya dia bagi mirage. Okay, so mirage, and then they give the definition and then example phenomena, mirage, and then they give you definition. Okay, you understand the total internal reflection. Okay, then you have to know, okay, I already understand what is mean mirage, I know the definition, I know the factor influence the mirage. Okay, apart from mirage, what are the other example in my daily life? Why I telling you this is because in physics past year question, kalau kamu tengok antara paper kimia, fisik, bio, and maths, I rasa okay lah, at maths tak tahu, cikgu tak tahu matematik. Okay, so cikgu just focus on kimia, fisik, bio. Fisik adalah kertas exam dia paling tebal. That means lot of pages. Why lot of pages? Because all the physics question, mostly 99% questions start with diagram, and most of the diagrams are daily life application. Normally they start to ask the daily life put the daily life application picture, then from there they ask you your variable, your formula, your definition, your factor, your relationship, everything. They will, the calculation, problem solving, everything comes from your daily life. So even though we learn about example inertia, in textbook they show you only maximum 10. Okay, I give you maximum 10. But in your daily life you have more than 1000 example of inertia. But the definition and the relationship, everything same. Even though I give you million types of inertia example, okay, daily life example, but the fundamentally the definition, the formula is same. Understand? So you cannot memorize your physics. You must understand the phenomena or the concept behind the physics. So whenever they give you any types of daily life application, you are able to answer that question based on the knowledge that you have. This year I give you, for example, just now I told you about the electromagnet. This year I gave you a fan. Maybe next year I give you blender. Then the following year I can give you a washing machine. And another following year I can give you grass cutter. I can give you more different types of application, but the concept is same, electromagnetism. Okay, if we want to specifically mention, we use the left hand Fleming's rules. Understand? So that is the important thing that you understand actually. Okay, so that's all. That's about physics. You no need to worry. Okay, so now it's your turn to interview me. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, so since this is not Google Meet or Zoom, I cannot see your questions immediately, but I try to answer after this live session also. That's why I say, if you have any question, you want to still engage with me, okay, so you can ask me a question, okay, and in the Telegram. In future, you want any clarification or something, please join in the Telegram link that I provided at the description box, okay. Then you can register first, okay, and then later also you can ask me some question. Okay, thank you. Let's watch one video.
Ya, nampaknya fizik itu mudah kalau kita betul-betul perhatikan apa yang berlaku di sekeliling kita. Betul, Syamil. Kita tanya pada diri kita sendiri, kenapa kejadian itu berlaku? Wow, nampaknya subjek fizik sangat menarik. Okeylah, kita jumpa esok. Bye. Bye. Jangan lupa pakai mask kamu.
Okay, thank you girls and boys. Okay, saya harap explanation tadi, okay, menjadi ice breaking session. What is physics for Form 3 students? Okay, so who wish to enroll science stream next year 2022. Okay, saya rasa kamu boleh catch up. Kalau kamu tak faham, kamu masih boleh play video ni, and jangan lupa untuk subscribe channel Cikgu, sebab in future Cikgu akan create more videos for you regarding physics subjects, physics topics lah. Okay, so that's all. Okay, so I harap more student enroll in science stream. Okay, sebab kita nak meningkatkan penglibatan pelajar dalam bidang STEM. Okay, banyak kejaya-kejaya yang melibatkan bidang STEM dalam negara ini. Okay, so I harap kalau kamu ambil science stream, yang itu memberi satu sangat bermanfaat kepada kamu. Jangan takut. Seperti Cikgu cuba adakan siri ini pada hujung tahun untuk budak Form 4 bersama dengan kimia dengan bio, supaya kamu dapat satu view tentang subjek-subjek ini. Okay, so kalau tiada soalan, Cikgu undurkan diri. Okay, terima kasih. Bye girls, boys.